plus a wide receiver. Huh? Hold on. Hey, Pop, did you hear me?
I heard you.
Hey, Pop.
I heard you.
Right.
I
I
heard you.
hope you did. What positions you need, hey, Pop?
Hold that thought. Hold that thought.
You a Bears fan. I'm going to take care of you. I know he a Bears fan. I got to take care of him. Nah, he a Bears fan, boy.
That is true.
My boy need D. He need D tackles. He need linebackers. Okay, we're gonna get my boy right. Let's see. Okay, I'm finna go check. But I'm not. Oh, my boy need. Man, I got my boy. I'm gonna take care of him. Watch this. Okay, watch this.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. This is Madden 18 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead.
What he say? Trouble with the Rolling Stone.
It's the Texans going up against the Steelers.
Hey, bro. Hey, Pac, I got you, bro. These niggas think it's a game. This real life.
Hey, I tell my dad the same thing. I said, nah, Pop wasn't a Rolling Stone. He said, yes, I was. Now listen up.
What's up, bro?
Oh, man, I get the ball. This is going to be some shit. I need to go score a touchdown. I'm playing me. She's a number 2. The little brother. Yeah. I had the Super Bowl, the NFC champions on the road. I let them out the hook. That's what happened. And like I said before, I know when I get to the Super Bowl, I'm going to win. The NFC is straight trash.
Hey, Pac, I sent you a deal, bro.
You hold that thought, and we'll get back to that. All right.
I will hold that thought. Take care of that for me.
Yeah.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they jumped on the left side of that line.
And you know, when you're at the end spot, you are like in the starting blocks.
I bet my boys send me something crazy. But I can't go against what you got, because that's why I said I got to do with number 1 deal. That hoe just appeared. Boy. Yeah, I'm singing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down shy of the
38 do I ever.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Yeah, I just be going nuts with it sometimes.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only the controlling things right
now, I switched this shit even up on me, trying to outthink the nigga.
The second and the third levels, you know, get to the linebacker spot.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop.
Oh,
and they
man.
can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah,
that's who I was throwing it to, so he.
For a defense to attack a screen.
Yeah. He already switched out.
Even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz clock and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitz.
What the hell you doing dropping back there?
Steps away to his left. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
I wasn't trying to. I was just trying to get something back. That's all.
When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is.
Oh, that was
get his
decoy.
attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, Reed. He's going to air one out. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
I seen him late. I really seen him late. He beat that man so badly, too.
He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he's going to be stopped dead in his tracks. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Get there. Oh, my God.
He's got the lane, and there he goes.
That nigga juke so clean.
Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been
No.
there. I agree with you on that one because
The nigga juked right through the cut lane, and he was gone.
Lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. It's a 7-yard
Now, this is where
carry
we
to
fucked
set
up
them
at,
up
man.
with a 2nd and 3.
We're not going to do that this time.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
There you go. Get out of there. Oh, man.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Run this fucking ball.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, fuck.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard.
Let me get away and run with the ball.
Pick up, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he'll be taken down at the 34.
He got one lucky big ass run, 7-0. I'm moving the ball though. So
when you go from 2nd and 4 to 3rd and 3, that just tells you who won that
yeah,
battle on the last play.
I fucked up.
First round went to the offense, second round the defense. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, you got to get away from it.
Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Oh.
This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Damn, I fucked that off.
This one will
No, I
sail
didn't.
out of bounds. It'll depend
I
on
didn't
the
fuck it up
spot
at all.
here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
You better keep up with that tight end, too.
They'll run it now.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
Some breathing room. And he's going to get this one all the way up to the 30. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key is not to let it snowball and miss tackle after tackle. On that play, credit to the offense, but that doesn't make the defense bad.
Boy, I got to get your awareness
up. This offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive. They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
2nd down now after the incompletion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Texans say they have it. They do. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. You're exactly right. Force an early turnover, and now they try to attack again and again throughout the game.
I like to know what the hell made you go on the inside. The nigga running outside.
A handoff as they run the counter play. Despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45.
I know what's going on.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Y'all do that shit every time.
If I beat and dominate the
I
guy
can't hit nobody big. Y'all be letting niggas get away.
But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Back to throw. Bradshaw got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Yeah.
23 yards on the play. And defensively,
I'm here.
Zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler
football
to begin
right now,
number 2,
it's 7-0. This nigga dropping the ball right down my throat. Meek. Negative. I'm about to win this shit. I can't disagree with you on that. But shit can change. Never give up. Never surrender.
Looking to throw. Bradshaw. And a quick throw here that's complete.
I don't want to do you like that.
Big collision there.
The game already started. You should have been here earlier.
Back at the 18-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I don't want to jinx myself.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Back to throw. throw. Bradshaw.
I'm there. Why I can't pick out the ball?
Incomplete.
He stole the play
I'm not
from
sure
me.
we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Huh?
And his kick here is good.
Oh, I guess he was just close.
And the lead moves to 10.
That's all right. Like I said, that's how his brother started. That's how I came back.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point. So no problems converting there.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets
I don't
this
know,
one up
man.
just
That
shy of
rookie
the
is the truth.
35-yard line at the 34. And now out comes Houston.
And this is their third drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
Throwing to start the drive. Reed throwing left side here.
Good catch, Brian.
A big hit. Knocked down sideways at the 47-yard line. On first down, Reed. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well,
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence.
One
Haven't
thing
allowed
about
a
it.
point yet, flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost
How the
11
hell
to the
did I
ball
want him back
on
there?
every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I think it
Trying to
went
run inside, but nothing
right
there.
into him.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
To throw on 3rd down, Reed. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping
What happened
this
to the
time
block?
as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Reed. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 14. He had a little bit of a turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 41 yards. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
And that was all me.
Down at the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
No. Oh,
nearly a disaster there on the check down.
throwing it too hard, boy. And you calm down.
Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you can definitely call him to question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Off play action. Reed rolling to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. That's good for a Texan first down, a 12-yard pickup. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that is what you call a hit stick. Put down to the ground hard at the 23. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back here right after this. Second down, 9 yards to go. The play clock's running down. Now they try the right side here. And some space here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They run the counter now on first down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. An update from a game going on in Indianapolis. The Broncos are continuing as it progresses.
Good thing I did call something up.
So the offense now dealing with a 2nd and 7. From the gun, Reed. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard.
Well, you can learn from this stuff.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. Off the play fake. Reed. And he will find his man. That's Hogan complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Tell me about it.
Where the fuck are they coming from, Titus?
I don't know.
On 1st and 10, Reed. And too much juice. It'll be
Boy, they ain't passing interference.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas, and it's the Cowboys that have moved down to an early advantage. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Throwing again. Reed firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go.
Oh, man, I thought that was 3rd down. I mean, 2nd down.
Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a field goal here, they're still down, but they put a dent into that lead before the break.
And that's got to feel good because now they've seen that they can put some more points on the board, and that gives them a whole second half to get back to where they want to be, and that's in the lead.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
The gayest play ever.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Slow. All right, pick that hole off. Oh, hell.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They find some open field here. Finding room at the 30.
Damn, no holding.
See parts, and there he goes. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we will send you crosstown to our studios right here in Orlando, it's Larry Ridley with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And we'll keep you abreast of how that one shakes out. He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more. With some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much there at all.
Good job,
maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind.
What the
try
ball?
that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
Why they give me the strong
Get
safety?
this one down to the 25. A gain of 32 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Throwing on first down. Bradshaw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter.
Ain't nobody
Everyone's
told
saying
me
the exact
switch.
same thing
Why
in
did you
every
switch?
situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on second half no matter what. It was first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start second half.
Low. Playing neat.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs here. Looking to throw. Reed. Flush to his right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Looking to throw on second down.
Hey.
Reed. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. And, Charles, you look at this offense, their struggles moving the ball well documented. Dead last in the NFL in first downs, but signs of life there.
Yeah, and you and I do, I think, a really good job of respecting the game and respecting the teams. But this squad, they're in position now where their fan base gets excited when they pick up a first down. They cheer almost like they picked up a touchdown.
And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. In the red zone this time.
Here we go.
On first down, Reed. Now the ball comes loose. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is.
Boy, you got to hold on to the ball.
The football there.
Oh,
yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Reed.
Oh, shit.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And on that one, the protection just...
I knew he was on the linebacker. I just didn't know who was going to follow.
Leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
And the kick by Butker is good. And a second field goal here gets him back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Good job. That's how you got the motherfucking block.
Backed up to the 24.
Okay.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They go play action here on first down. Dancing to his left. And some room to maneuver.
Oh, my God.
Running right through it.
That shit is so conservative.
Yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Obviously, a big play was needed.
And
you can see his eyes light up.
And the quarterback just got a first down.
There's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get 3
second,
out of the 34-yard line.
This nigga.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Decent chunk of yardage still left here, 2nd and 7.
Hold him decent.
Off play action. Bradshaw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. They come out here in the I. And they'll go on the ground. And he's into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
To throw on 2nd down, Reed. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Meyer. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Back to the NFL scoreboard for his 3rd quarter in Indy. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. On 1st and 10, Reed. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Reed.
Oh, no. I was looking at the wrong.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 35. 30. 20. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter.
They switched the buttons on the Calvin. He was still square. You're right. That dude was wide the fuck open. Man, I thought that was circle. Let me have a cigarette. Oh, never mind.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position.
Green 39. Green 39. No. Check.
Now a handoff as they run outside. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
To holding the 3, that's all right with me. To give up nothing, that's even better. From a 2nd interception.
No. Check. Patriot.
From the gun, Bradshaw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The positioning here is
now,
key.
if it was me,
defensive
I would
back,
got picked
you're
off.
taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bradshaw. Eluding the pressure right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker at its 4th.
Here we go now.
On 4th down, Bradshaw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And he'll bang that one through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it?
That one was on me.
This big in the fourth
you'd say an
I should have jumped.
Forget, absolutely.
But I know how to play them next time.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Wow.
Now he bowls him over. There he goes inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown.
It's on conservative. Nigga just ran me over and
Touchdown
scored.
on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. So another score.
You telling me he just can't
Often
regularly
you talk
tackle this
about the
man?
3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase.
That's all right.
That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And now out comes
Like I said, next
Houston.
time I know
And the
what to do.
turnover last
I'm
time,
totally
that's
tripping.
sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
He finds an opening past the 40. And he's finally
What made him
taken
go
down,
into him?
but not before getting across
Fuck it.
midfield and across the 45-yard line. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down.
Here we go.
They'll send a big tight end in motion right. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
Here we go.
On second down, they'll try and run the counter. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
Good block, boy. There you go.
And he picks up the first.
Why was not
he's able
doing
to
this
take
the
it
whole
down to
game?
the 7-yard line.
I mean, like,
They're able to
wow.
convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First down and goal to go from the 7.
Here we go.
they'll switch it up here.
Damn, he was open. Can't stay at rookie.
Incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Let's go. 1, 9, flex round. Flex round.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Off the play fake. Reed sliding out of the pocket.
I got hit.
Out on the hit, but they'll
It was some holes.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, in the grand scheme of things, it's likely not going to matter much, but at least they get themselves 3 points closer to respectability.
And I don't know that they're going to feel a whole lot better about things because they've clearly been outplayed all game long. But, hey, no reason not to take the points when the opportunity presents itself.
And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it.
Damn, the fullback
fourth
out.
quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Thompson. A very solid gain of 27.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and take and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Offense still needing 10 yards. 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll out of defense, and they can add up as the
He get a use and shoot. But my quarterback will fumble the ball.
And that way you often control the game.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll run it now out of the gun. And
he just
score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely
Are
to
you
be
watching my
a
stream?
3-0 start to this season.
No.
That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They made it fair for the offensive line.
Throwing on 1st down. Reed. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Looking to throw on second down. Reed flushed out right. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A very solid gain of 27. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
And that's going to wind
We'll
up
take it.
incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
Like my old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further.
What? Oh, yeah. Damn.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. To throw on second down. Bradshaw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Past the 20. Give him 30 yards there.
And depending on the type of screen called, especially when you're throwing it with one of your wideouts, it's different blocking. Sometimes you get great blocking from the other wide receivers helping you. And how about sometimes getting it from the offensive linemen who sell it like a regular screen pass and then get out in front of the receiver and help him get downfield.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now before the... play will get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
No, Jack, Patriot! Here we go now.
A handoff, as they run the counter play. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast?
Yeah, I beat myself on that one.